Right, how to train your girlfriend and become a better boyfriend through her. Important right off the bat, this shit goes both ways, man. She trains you and you train her. It's both ways. It's in an ideal relationship, in an ideal high-value relationship. The two of you are greater than the sum. I think that's the right proverb here, right? You inspire each other, you motivate each other, you help each other out. You know, you do that by being an alpha male and a kick-ass influence on her, and she does that by being female energy, soothing energy influence on you. Now, guess what? Most relationships are so bad, they're actually less than the sum. Like literally, they drag each other down, so they make the other one stay. Like if I drag her down so much, she'll have to stay, right? Because of their own fucking insecurity and all kinds of bad shit. Which is why, for the millionth time, you need to go through the 4 becomings and find that one girl that is really high self-esteem first. Don't just get in a fucking relationship. Okay, you got me. 4 becomings first. Find the right girl, know what to look for, MVP, yada yada, minimum viable, and all these. You got it, okay? Now, it's important that she really can only be high self-esteem. Otherwise, she'll manipulate you. Instead of training you to become a better person, she will manipulate you in a very negative way and fuck up your life. Okay, so let's actually talk about manipulation here, because manipulation in its broadest form and in its positive form is not a bad thing at all. For example, your girlfriend, while she's hugging you, your girlfriend is making fun of your little bear belly, right? Like, oh, look, oh, what is this? You got a little, oh, I like you. Or you got a little belly there, baby, right? What is that? It's positive yin manipulation. You're going to be like, fuck, I do have a little belly, man. Fuck, gotta go to the gym. At the end of the day, you're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna live a happier, fucking healthier life. Or the other way around, you randomly mention a story of how sexy you find it when girls truly live out their sexuality and their deepest desires. Like, oh my God, like I just love it when a girl's just sexually open. You just randomly mention that. That is positive yang manipulation. You see the yin being the female energy, the yang being the male energy. Right? In both cases, your partner benefits greatly from the quote-unquote manipulation. In the second case, the girl will be more sexually open, less sexually frustrated, less sexually repressed, and all that, right? Isn't that fucking great? Now, guess what? Both instances above will not work if the girl is low self-esteem. And it won't work if you're low self-esteem. It will result in pain. Imagine you're some low self-esteem beta male cuck and the girl makes fun of your belly. You're like, how dare you? You're supposed to be my girlfriend. You're so superficial. You're a whore, right? What the fuck? Or the girl is low self-esteem, has a fucked up relationship to her own sex drive, and she says shit like, you tell her like, yo, I like it when girls sex drive. What do you mean? Oh, all those girls are sluts. In fact, you know what? We shouldn't have sex for a whole week just so we can learn to love each other anyway. Like just fucking bullshit. So you got to be aware that positive yin manipulation, positive yang manipulation is amazing, but it only works if the partner and you yourself is high self-esteem. Now let's talk about positive yin manipulation here. It's basically the girl manipulates you. I would almost go as far as to say it's basically a sign that the girl is high self-esteem. It's the perfect proof how the right woman can have an extremely good effect on a man's health, his success, his overall well-being. Have you ever heard the saying, behind every successful man, there's a woman? It's very true in essence. It's very true. It's been watered down to some mainstream bullshit, basically, but in its essence, it's very true. Like a great man usually has an extremely amazing woman that brings out the best in him via yin manipulation. Now, let me give you a little bit of an example of positive yin manipulation, and I'm going to give you examples from my own relationship. And why this is so powerful, why it helps me so much. I'll never forget, I was on the countryside with her in Finland. We were doing a little vacation with her friends. They had like a little house there. I was getting high as fuck. I was out of it, man. I was dead. It was like after hustling for months. Fearless just came out or was about to come out. I think I just finished shooting it. And I was just this piece of shit, man. I was just like sitting there like all high and dead. And we went to the sauna together, and it was like midnight. And midnight in summer in Helsinki, it's still bright outside. It's weird. It's fucked up. So I'm like in the sauna with her. I'm like, derp. And I was just in this haze of not moving, you know, motion creates emotion. No motion creates no emotion. And I was just like derping, hating my life. And she's like, baby, let's go skinny dipping after this. And I'm like, high as I am, it just fucked up. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, it's cold, the lake. We were sitting right next to a lake. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. And she's like, come on, baby, let's do it. You just do it. Let's do it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. And she's like, come on, baby, be fearless, you know, crushing my fear. And I'm like, yeah, I should crush my fear. Yeah, I should go to the fucking skinny dipping. So we ran out of the sauna naked and we jumped into the cold ass fucking lake. And I was awake and I felt good. And all of a sudden I remembered how beautiful it can be to just do shit and not drown in your own probably weed-induced inertia. How great was that? She could have been like, yeah, pussy, you bring me to this vacation, do something for me, entertain me, how the fuck dare you? But she knew, being a high self-esteem girl that she is, she knew, I'm going to spike this motherfucker's emotions. I'm going to do something that's good for him. And I know deep inside, when my baby goes, jumps into that lake, he's going to be happier. And that is the difference between positive yin manipulation and regular low self-esteem manipulation. Positive yin manipulation makes you do things that are good for you. Understand? More about that in a second, because I want to give you another example. She always wanted me to go to Lapland with her. Lapland is a fairly cold, extremely northern region of Finland. There's nothing. It's just a lot of snow and the woods. That's what I thought. And she's like, let's go to Lapland. I'm like, Lapland? What the fuck am I going to do there? There's no clubs, no hoes, fucking no mountains either to go snowboarding. I don't want to fucking go there. And she's like, okay, fine. I'll go myself. So she goes there with her dad. And while she was there, I think she was there for a whole week, she keeps sending me like pictures and like funny stuff that she's doing there. And like slowly but steadily, I'm like, man, this is what Lapland looks like. This looks amazing. Like the sun is going down. You're doing your fucking snowmobile. You're riding the fucking cross-country skis. You're in the woods. Fuck, man, this looks fucking epic. I want to go next time. It was so funny. Again, it was never like her butter. Like, look what I'm doing. You're not here. She says, like, hey, baby, what's up? Look what I'm doing. It's so funny. And I'm like, after doing this, I'm like, man, I want to fucking go there. And again, she knew I would like it. So she used, probably not even knowingly, her positive yin manipulation to make me do this thing. Ain't that crazy, right? So to come back to the what is positive yin manipulation, I came up with the following. Look, any smart woman can make a man do whatever she wants. Now, any smart, high self-esteem woman can make a man do whatever he truly wants. You see the difference? Any woman can manipulate any guy because they're masters in that. We're truly fucking dumb. But a high self-esteem woman understands, what is my man made to do? What does he actually want? And what fears are holding him back? And what can I do to manipulate him in a positive way so he lets go of these fears so he can finally do what he wants to do? Isn't that amazing? Right? And the way they do it, the way good manipulation in general works is it becomes your idea, right? It's not her imposing her ideas on you. It's her playing the cards right? Being the puppet master to make it seem like it's your own idea. And as fate would have it, we're super bought into our own ideas, aren't we? So really, it is like that. Like, I believe that women have been sent from heaven, from the universe, from the energy, from Odin, whatever the fuck it is. They've been sent for us, man, to man the fuck up. You've probably heard me talk about this in the promo material for this program. If not, here it is. Women are tough, man. If you're not man enough, they will beat you to your fucking knees. They will ruin your fucking life. And you know what? You can go all MGTOW on us now and be like, well, damn fucking women. I'm just gonna fuck my friends in the ass, my little MGTOW friends. We don't need women. No, dude, you're missing the fucking point. The point for you is to hustle hard. The point for you is to overcome that. To overcome the heartbreak, to fucking go build a fucking business and inspire millions of people, right? It's the point of women is not there to be this thing to make you feel good about your insecure little fucking ass. The point of women being in our life is so you man the fuck up. Because you know what? I, as a guy, I've been told my whole fucking life, Max, you have great potential. You're wasting your great potential. You're so smart. Do something. Go to the gym. It's healthy for you. And I never fucking did it. And you know when I started doing it? When I discovered fucking game. And when I understood that if I want to fuck hot girls, I got to man the fuck up. I got to fucking be smart about shit. I got to go out and take action. So that's all it takes to fuck girls. I'm going to do it. And you know what the side effects of this shit is now? I have $1 million business. I am rich. You understand? I am rich. Okay? I don't need to worry about fucking money. My intention was never to become rich, dude. I was never the guy who grew up like, I want to be rich. No, I was just the fucking guy who wanted to be happy. I wanted to bang hoes. And the side effect now is that I'm fucking rich. Oh, what's that? What else? I'm fucking healthy. I'm fucking healthy. I haven't been really honestly sick in a fucking while. Spoiler alert, I just got a gym injury a little bit, so I can't really move, but it's going to be fixed soon. I'm in great shape. These motherfuckers are my sponsors. People pay me money to wear their shit. Do you understand? I am sharp. I have high quality, high value friends. I'm traveling the world. I've seen a lot of great things. I'm continuously fulfilling my dreams. I'm intense. I can fucking speak. I know what I want and I know how to get it. All these things are side effects from some random fucking bitch not wanting to fuck me. And that times 100, and now I'm here. You see, do you understand? That is the side effect. I just wanted to fuck hot girls, and now, or get a high quality girlfriend, right? Whatever the fuck it is. And now I have an amazing life about which I'm happy every day. You know, about which I'm fucking grateful every fucking single hour of a waking day. That's why I think girls are coming here to this in our lives. Because otherwise we wouldn't do shit. I know I wouldn't do shit. I would fucking smoke weed all day, play video games. And now I do that, but I have a hot girl next to me. Or 2, or 5. You understand? That's the beautiful thing. Rant, end. Okay, now, let's talk about positive yang manipulation. So that is actually how you can train her. Let's get to the bottom of that, all right? That's you manipulating her in a positive way. Now, before you're going to point out, you know, it's unfair that the women manipulate us, yada, yada, MGTOW, yerp, derp, understand. We have that power too. We have the exact same power, man. It's a little differently manifested, but it's exactly the same. Excuse me. As always, we're too far up our own assholes to understand it. We're too far up our own insecurities and understand it. Oh, the women are so evil or manipulating us to even understand. Like, well, you can fucking manipulate her too in a positive fucking way, bro. What the fuck is that? Right? We always try and, here's the thing. When we want to try to quote unquote convince a girl to do something, we literally do just that. We try to convince her. We're using all our logic. We can literally be like, here's all the benefits, and here's the very little downsides, herpty-derp, and she would still not do it. And then we would even think she's dumb. Like, stupid women, why are they so dumb? Give her all the logical points, she just still doesn't understand. Here's the thing, dude. Women don't operate in logic, man. You already know that by now. Women operate in emotions. And if you try to convince her of doing something, it's way too easy for her to spot your attempt and instilling your idea into hers. Remember, the goal is to make her think it's her idea, just like she makes you think it's your idea, okay? And it's also not the way women communicate. Women communicate a lot. They think in emotions, and they communicate in subtleties, all right? They're totally communicating in subtleties. If you're bringing the logical, trying to convince her, it's not going to work. Instead, again, change her emotions. Just like in sales. If you work in sales, you train salespeople, what are you saying? People don't give a fuck about the logical features of what you're selling. They want to see results. They want to feel how it feels when they get that result that they truly want, right? Change their emotions. So, I'll never forget, one of the best examples is the following. This will full-on showcase your yang manipulation skills. I was in Tenerife with my girlfriend, same examples, and I wanted us to go to the gym. You know, I'm hitting the gym 5 times a week. I'm taking it very seriously. She's a hot girl. You know, she's like, I don't want to, da-da-da. So, she didn't want to go to the gym. I'm like, let's go. What the fuck are you doing? And she's like, no, I don't want to. So first I went full on man mode. I was talking about consistency and why it's important, and that we're totally going to watch a movie afterwards, and that the exercise benefits her health and the focus, and it's going to train this. Logic, herpty, fucking yada, yada, yada. And you know what she did? You know what she was doing? Being the woman that she is, she kept lying under the blanket, derping around. No, I don't want to go. I want to take a nap. So she starts trying to nap, and I realized, like, what are you doing, Max? You have to spike her emotions. Pump her fucking emotions first. Then you can maybe talk about benefits, which she won't care about anyway. So what I did was, I went onto the bed, I started bouncing up and down, I started tickling her. She's like, no, let me nap, no. I'm like, she starts laughing now at this point, getting her emotions, right? I start touching her, I rip the blanket off her, keep bouncing around. She's like, ah! Now she's moving a little bit, right? She's naked. So I start licking her pussy a little bit, kissing her belly. Now she gets horny. I go back to tickling again, like shaking her. And she's like, wow, she's just in this roller coaster of emotions. Horny, pussy licking, funny, joke, kissing my belly, all these things. Her emotions get spiked like crazy, so I literally pick her up from the bed, I stand her up on two legs, I drag her to the fucking suitcase of hers while she's still like laughing. He's like, oh baby, what are you doing? I'm like, here, we're gonna put gym stuff on you now. So I dig in her suitcase, I give her a bra. She's like, this one is not for workout. I'm like, oh, where's the workout bra? Put it on her upside down. We're laughing. We're having a good time. At the end of the day, obviously, she's like, no, this is my gym stuff. I put the gym stuff on with her, and off we fucking went. Now, why does this work so well? It works so well because it's emotions. It's movement. It's not like lecturing her and bullshit. What did I do? I manipulated her positively. I used my yang manipulation skills as a man. How did she benefit from it? She got a workout in instead of a stupid nap. She got more health. She understood the value of how much fun it could be to do something. She understood, she learned that, hey, if you're motivated for shit, you can really do it, and it makes you feel better afterwards. And you know what? Guess fucking what? After we hit the gym, we're all pumped up, we're excited, we got some really good exercises in, we were excited for some food. She literally thanked me. She thanked me for letting her join me. Isn't that funny? Not only did she thank me, but she also said, thanks for letting me join you. And in my head, I'm like, I didn't let you join me. I forced you to join me. I spiked her emotions. But again, at this point, she also thought it was her idea to join me. Perfect example of positive yang manipulation. You understand? But Max, it sounds like so much work. Now, like I just wanted to go to the gym. Why can't my girlfriend just go to the gym? Like, oh my God, I have to exert all this energy. You wanted to go to the gym and you had to spend 10 minutes to spike her emotions? Yeah, but you know what? You might think that's exerting energy on her, but I mean, sure you do. You're spending energy, but also think about how much energy are you getting back? How much energy are you getting back by a hot girl laughing and moaning in your arms, right? She's using her yin manipulation back at you. She's giving you positive feedback. She's thanking you, right? How funny is that? By her being the woman that she is, to hug you and laugh and make you feel good and change. By doing that, she's basically conditioning you back to doing this more often. How crazy is that? It just feels powerful. It lightens your mood. You're happy that you quote unquote convinced her that you used your powers positively on her. By her laughing, hugging, having a good time, she's manipulating you back like, hey, do this more often. Crazy, huh? Let's talk about positive reinforcement, which is basically the same. So just as she's laughing and being the girl, basically communicating you, hey, do this more often. Yang manipulate me more often. But it's just by her doing that, you can do the same for her, okay? Always do that. After she's done something nicely, for example, giving you the space that you want, fucking you really well, cooking you a great meal, obviously reward her for that just as much. What I love doing is I talk about how great and unique she is and how another girl would never do that. So for example, I actually did tell her, hey baby, I really need some space today. I'm super burnt out. You know, I'm an introvert. I just really need to be alone today. And again, it only works if the girl has high self-esteem. The low self-esteem girl would see that as a sign, like, he doesn't love me anymore, would pull drama and all shit. But because she's a high self-esteem girl, she's like, oh, okay, do you just want me to leave? And I'm like, yeah, please. Okay, I go home then. Have a good night, baby, and, you know, let me know if you need anything. Again, sure, was she a little sad? Sure. But at the same time, she was cool with it. And because she did that well, I wanted to positively reinforce her. So I said, baby, it's really, really fucking amazing that you can just give me that space. You know, it's crazy because no other girl would do that. And it's very unique and amazing that you can do that. And by doing that, what I like to do when I say no other girl would do that, it kind of hits her female ego, because every woman wants to be better than another woman. Every woman is in direct competition with anybody else. So it's one of the best things to positively reinforce. Like, oh, no girl would ever do that, but you do that, and that's really, really amazing. And again, it positively reinforces to give you space if you need it. Similarly to that, you can use positive reinforcements to kind of project certain future behavior that you would like her to have, that is, again, positive for both you and her, onto her. So, for example, I always love how motivated and energetic you are when we go to the library to study. Isn't that funny? Even though, you know, you've only went once and she was just a total normal being. But because you said, I always love how motivated and focused you are when we go to the library. Nobody wants to disappoint someone else's opinion on them. So she will be like, oh, I didn't even notice I'm motivated and energetic and focused when I go to the library, but he said it, so I guess I should really be like that, right? Everybody wants to conform to the idea that somebody else gives you, and not only girls, but that's in general. So when you want her to have certain behavior, you can always say, like, oh, I love how you always do that, just to make sure that she will keep doing certain behavior, or she would do certain behavior even more. Which brings to the next point, is also very similar. All these are very, very similar. It's basically all yang manipulation that you can use on her. I call this positive poison dripping. Now, poison dripping is something we used to do back in the shady PUA days in order to undermine a girl's self-esteem, you know, kick her off the pedestal, etc. But that would just be poison dripping. But what we're doing here is we're using basically the essential same technique, but we're doing it in a positive way to have a positive effect on the girl. Nowadays, the pickup community hopefully has by itself evolved to a higher paradigm level where we don't just use it to manipulate women, but we actually use it to communicate something very early on that it's important for us. You know, this is stuff that you want her to do in the long run, since you can only do that in the long run because you just poison drip it slowly, slowly, slowly. For example, talking in front of her or to her, but even more effectively, if you talk about it in front of her while not being directly addressed, but she hears that she's there, she's in the conversation, but you're talking to somebody else about how much you hate it when girls in relationships slack off, how they get fat and unattractive, and you totally don't respect that. Again, you poison drip it. You know, you let her know that you don't want her to ever slack off, become fat and ugly, because it's very, very important for you. You understand? You don't want her to do that. Now, if you would do that directly, hey girl, I don't want you to be fat, so I would break up with you if you ever became fat. It's way too direct. She will call you out on the bullshit. It won't work. But if you mention it to somebody else, like, oh, I hate it when women do that. It's so disgusting. I would never respect that. She's like, oh, I understand. I shouldn't become fat. I should make sure that I should go to the gym and stay healthy so he's still attracted me. Do you understand? So again, remember, this is, in fact, the way women naturally communicate to each other. Very low key, not obvious at all, you know. It's much more effective than if you would speak it directly to her, and it's just this extremely subtle way of communicating. You will have much more of a profound of an effect on her, much more than just saying it directly to her, you understand? And again, it can only work with high self-esteem girls. Low self-esteem girls will freak out. And most importantly, what's the difference then? What's the difference between the positive poison dripping and the negative poison dripping, Max? What's the difference between this being high self-esteem or low self-esteem? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's you. You are the fucking difference. You can use the exact same technique to fuck her over, to poison drip small things about her. Like, I don't like when the girl has blonde hair. And she's like, well, haven't I blonde? You know, like, fuck her over, fuck her up. But you shouldn't be there, man. In fact, if you've gotten this far to watch this, and you think about, oh, how you can manipulate her negatively, then you haven't gone through the 4 becomings properly, okay? This is not what I teach. I don't teach you to fuck women up. I don't teach you to hurt them. I teach you to use your masculine energy and your communication skills that you're now equipped with to positively influence the girl that you love. Understand? It is in your responsibility, the old school pickup codex, to leave the girl better as you found her. Okay? And this is what you're using when you're training your girlfriend. That's why I have it under quotation marks. I hope this makes sense. Hope you're using this power responsibly. I'll see you in the next video.